Hi everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today is, at least for this year I guess, is the last video of our mini-series, which is how to run a recruitment business, where we share a lot of our knowledge out there in the internet, for everybody to benefit, for free.
For you, free.
Today's topic is how to scale a recruitment business, which is, I think, the part that we enjoy the most in running a recruitment business. Well, I mean, we've been in the game for a long time, right? So I think the first batch of hires, right, were people that we knew, either from our previous company or actually, I would say maybe long-term targets that, we wanted to get, and for whatever reason, we couldn't find the right solution for them in our previous company. One of our directors, Mark, for instance, I was after him for like 3 years, 4 years, something like that. So, and finally we got the right setup to bring in on board here.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about this the other day, actually. I'm really interested in recruitment generally. Yeah. Bit of a recruitment nerd.
Nerd alert!
Yeah. We had a really clear plan. We wanted to scale the business. We don't want to settle for a small company. Always think big. And that was part of our vision that we sold to people at the beginning, right? Yeah. And all the decisions we make still now are based on scalability. If you really want to scale a business, that's the number one piece of advice is, you have to think about, how does this rule look when we're 10 people, but then how does it look when we're 100 people, 200 people? Is it scalable? Is it going to work? And sometimes you have to take a little bit of pain at the start because you want scalability in the rules and structures you put in place. Because once the rule is embedded in the business, it's difficult to change it. And we always had that vision. I mean, they're really connected. I mean, the training is technical to a certain degree, but actually it does affect culture, because I think every recruitment business has its own style of recruitment. We have a style. I think we like to think we're really commercial and we really care about the technical details. So I think that does affect it, right? The type of people that you hire, how they react to the training, how they recruit. You should be able to walk into any recruitment business and like, okay, that's this style of
the
this
business,
style of company. So yeah, I think it plays a big part.
I never liked it, honestly. Yeah, I think I never liked the analogy of we're a family, and then, when things are tough, then you fire people. I think we're more similar to a high-performing sports team, where if you want to be part of it, you have to perform at the highest level, I think, with sensibility, right? The smaller you are, the less power you have as a business, right? To retain, to attract people. So you want to be a high-performing individual.
Yeah, you want to be a star player.
You want to be a star player, right?
In the team, yeah, I think so. I think we really learn actually from our experience that the first 50 people you hire, that's the culture. Yeah. That's the culture. So you should really, once you get to 50 people, the culture of the business is set, whether you like it or not. No. So if you've made a mistake and you've ended up with the wrong culture, or you've cut corners, or you've accepted a little bit less than what your normal standards are, you're not going to change that at that point, or it's going to take you 3 or 4 years to change it.
And it's going to be very painful.
It's going to be super painful.
I think a good example would be the working from home thing, right? If you started, let's say 3 years ago, you embraced that working from home, mentality, and everybody's working from home, which a lot of businesses are doing now. Yeah. Now you want to bring your guys back into the office, which is purely a cultural thing. It ain't going to happen. It just ain't going to happen. Or if it will happen, you'll upset a lot of people along the way, right? And then from actually building a business of 50, you're going to break it down to whatever is left of it, right? And so I think those decisions, really important decisions, you got to set them at the beginning, align with the culture of the business, align with the philosophy of the business, and is it scalable? Can you hire, let's say, 50 people remotely, 100 people remotely, or not?
And I think the last thing maybe to remember is that, at the start of the business is you. There's 2 of us, there's 2 other people. The business is us, 100%. That's it. The culture's easy. Everything you do is defined by what we do, but every person you hire dilutes that slightly. So once you get to, like I said, 50 people, the business isn't you, it's the 50 people in the business. And I think our advice has always been, don't drop your standards. Decide what type of business you want and what type of people you want in the business. And don't deviate from that.
Stick to it, yeah,
Business should reflect you.
Absolutely. Otherwise, you lose the authenticity of the business, and
yeah. Good luck to all those recruitment companies that are looking to scale. apart from everyone else in Japan that's competing with us. And yeah, please, if you enjoy this series, then You know, tune in next time, like, dislike, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you next time.